opinion, what do you think went wrong for you? Especially, I saw your team playing so well in the first half. In the second half, but the first half was like
I think when you go into the dressing room, 2 goes down, definitely there will be pep talk. You need to manage the dressing room very well, talk to them, encourage them, let them understand that they have the quality and that they conceded in the first half, so they have the next 45 to redeem themselves. So I think it was the pep talk in the dressing room. It was more of encouraging them that, I mean, they could do it. That was basically it.
But generally, what do you want from today?
I think is the manner in which we considered our goal. You know, we're on top around from the second minute going when we were playing, and then from nowhere we considered a goal. So it actually had to do with, I mean, the mind. I mean, when you are playing well and you concede such a goal, it's all about the mind. You try to toughen yourself that you can do it. So, I mean, basically it was about the mind. Yeah.
Coach, 2 games considered 5 goals. If you are supposed to sum it up, what do you think is wrong with the team? Number 2, Coach, do you think that Kotoko is still in the race to win the league?
I think conceding 5 goals is uncharacteristic of us. If you look at our previous performance and the record we have in terms of our defensive network, we have a very solid defense. But then, if you look at, as I said, the goals we conceded, sometimes you play an out of nothing, you just concede a goal. Not that it was basically like a one-on-one situation, something like that. So I would say that it's uncharacteristic of us to concede 5 goals in 2 games. But then we have to work. We have to work. More games to go, 6 more games to go. It's not over. We have to. I just told them in the dressing room before coming that the game is over. We've lost, but then doesn't mean it is over, because if they don't pick their heads up and then try to believe that they can do it, definitely some of these things will continue. So it's all about the mind, believing that you can do it. So we'll keep talking to them. It's about the mind. Where we've gotten to, if they lose their confidence, it will get worse. So as a technical staff, we need to keep talking to them, let them understand that they've done it before. This thing, we've gone through it in the first round. We saw it. So we've seen it before. We just have to sit down as a team, talk to ourselves, and know where the gaps are and try to fill them technically, tactically, and physically.
Coach, my questions are short and then do you think you are in a very unreserved position? And then how are you going to come out?
Yeah, I think as it stands now, I mean, if you look at the point gap, it's about 6 from the top. Yeah, but as I said, we have lost. There are 6 more games to go. You never know what will happen. So all that we have to do is to focus on the games that we are going to play. Normally it's about you focusing on okay, that's how I would talk. As a coach, I'll just focus on my team because that's what I have control over. So we have to focus on the 6 games left and make sure, like I said earlier on, we don't go into another defeat situation. Yeah.
Follow up. There were talks prior to the end of the game that with this development, it means perhaps you need to concede the lead and then switch major focus to the FA Cup. Is this something that you would even entertain in the dressing room with the players? If the talk gets to the players and they start...
It will get worse. If this thing gets to them, it will get worse. Yeah, we'll keep being in this situation. Yeah, it's a league we are playing. You never know what will happen. All that we have to do is to, regather ourselves, see what the issues are on the field and try as much as possible to resolve them. We just have to focus. He was weak and all that, so the medical team had to work on him before the game. In fact, just prior to some few minutes to the game that he gave us the assurance that he could play. Before then, we had already engaged the alternative player who was going to play. I've done one-on-one with him, told him that this is the situation, so he should get ready mentally. But then the medical team worked on him, and then at the last moment he said that he could play, so we had to let him go.
Bechem United came to the Accra Lions, and today you could clearly see that Kotoko struggle the right side of defense. Is it now the technical team is feeling the absence of Lodamua? And secondly, looking at the squad depth now, the injury situations, the yellow cards, because Tinedu was not in the team because 3 accumulated yellow cards. Is it something you are considering to go different tactical approach in games, or you still stand by the usual one-top formation?
We don't play a one-top. The way we play is not a one-top. We play about 4 people as, you have 2 wing strikers, you have a supporting striker there. It's all about the transitions that they have to be at the right position when we are on offensive transition. So it's never a one-top. Just take your time and look at the game very well. So we don't play any one-top. Yeah, get it very well. Yeah, I think we all know Lord, excellent player, very good player. I think Ajiti started very well too. We don't have to just condemn him like that. He will lose his confidence. He did well, even scored a crucial goal in our game against Brecum Chelsea. So we've actually mixed the absence of Lord Amwa, but then we don't have to condemn Ajiti. He has done well so far. He's a new person playing at the highest level, so sometimes the pressure can get to him and he cannot contain it. But we are working on Amwa. We don't even have Saka, so our usual structure is not there. It's not the usual structure that we have. So that is it.
Please, we are taking last 2 questions.
Yeah, sure.
Last 2.
I want to know your assessment between you and businesses. You 4 games with businesses. How do you assess your meetings with them?
But the record speaks for itself, so why do I have to talk about it? You said 4, they've won 3, we've drawn 1. So automatically, it's obvious, right?
Which my concern is your away matches. The last 4 or 5 singles you do for you, you drew 3, you lost 2. The next 4 games you have 2 crucial away matches against us, against Ministers. How are you going to take things around for your team, especially on away matches?
I think this time around we are going to have a long week, so I'm sure the long week will help us have more time to look at issues critically. So I'm hoping that the long week will be able to maximize it and reshape the team in terms of our mentality, in terms of our tactics, in terms of our physicality. We'll look at it.
Okay. Last.
Yeah, first of all, I would want to apologize to them, myself, the technical staff, and the whole playing body. I would like to apologize to them for such a performance. Last week, on Wednesday and today, the 3 games we've played, we've not lived up to expectations. So I would want to stand in and apologize to them. That even though it has happened, they don't have to leave us. When they leave us, I think mentally it will even worsen the situation. They shouldn't forget that this is the very team that gave them hopes of winning the league. So this team is capable of coming back. And again, this thing has happened to us before, and then we were able to come out of it. So I want to apologize and then assure them that as a technical team, we will work very hard to make sure that we correct the errors and then bounce back.
Thank you.